all I'm going to say is this Champions League is going so quick, I can't even remember what day it is as well. Hello and welcome to this episode of the UEFA Champions League Power Rankings. And we are past halfway now. We are successfully at the final straight of the Champions League. We had match day 1, 2, 3 and 4. That was the first half. Now we are in the second half of the Champions League Power Rankings, where this league phase will start to take shape and we will know the teams that will most likely be going through to the top 8 or who will either be going through to the playoffs, 9th to 24th. So we do kind of have a feeling now which teams we will think will make it, and we do also know the teams that will not make it. So, yeah, that is what we do know. We now finally have a better understanding of all of these teams in this UEFA Champions League 2024-25 season. But well, just like that then, let's get straight underway and let me tell you who is in number 36 of the Power Rankings. Number 36, Slovan Bratislava. Last time out, number 35, playing AC Milan at home. Number 35, Crvena Zvezda. Last time out, number 33, playing VfB Stuttgart at home. Number 34, BSA Young Boys, playing Atalanta Biche at home. Number 33, SK Sturm Graz. Last time out, number 32, playing Girona FC at home. Number 32, Bologna. Last time out, number 30, playing Lille at home. Number 31, Red Bull Salzburg. Last time out, number 36, playing Bayer Leverkusen away. Number 30, Red Bull Leipzig. Last time out, number 25, playing Inter Milan away. Number 29, Shakhtar Donetsk. Last time out, number 31, playing PSV Eindhoven away. Number 28, Sparta Prague, playing Atletico de Madrid at home. Number 27, Girona. Last time out, number 23, playing SK Sturm Graz away. Number 26, and the biggest fallers in this entire Power Ranking series, number 26, Paris Saint-Germain. Last time out, number 12, playing Bayern Munich away. Paris Saint-Germain's problems continues as well. They have only got 4 points in this Champions League phase, but what is even more damning for them is they are 25th in the league. They are not even in the playoffs. 4 games in, and supposedly the biggest team in France are not even in the league phase playoffs. Now that isn't great, and the fact that it doesn't make it better is they've struggled. They've struggled most games. I mean, the games that, well, they needed to win, really, Arsenal and Atletico de Madrid, they didn't win. The game against PSV, they had to win that, and they didn't. They did not win that. And if it's anything, I think Paris Saint-Germain have been really lucky to get 4 points, because they have been absolutely awful. The 1-0 win against Girona, they were lucky to get. Very lucky to get. Then Arsenal, they played them off the park at the Emirates. PSV, bad draw at home. And then that last-minute winner was bad. What was even worse for them is it came from a counter-attack. PSG had loads of chances where they could have scored and won that game easily in the last couple of minutes, but then Atletico de Madrid broke through. They broke through, and it was Angel Correa with the 93rd minute goal, and that goal, for my opinion, is going to be massive in this league phase. Atletico Madrid struggling in this. They have been struggling also, like Paris Saint-Germain. However, they have played a little bit better. PSG haven't played great, and when they have the likes of Bayern Munich and Manchester City they have to play in the next 4 games, that is worrying. That is very worrying, and 6 points, or let's phrase it correctly, 11 points might get them through, but you will have to play a playoff, which I don't think Paris Saint-Germain will want to have. However, if they play like this bad, without no striker, the fact that they can't score goals, it may have to be necessary. But yeah, Paris Saint-Germain, I don't usually do videos when you're in 26th, but that is a real problem if you are. Number 25, PSV Eindhoven. Last time out, number 22, playing Shakhtar Donetsk at home. Number 24, Feyenoord. Last time out, number 20, playing Manchester City away. Number 23, Atletico de Madrid. Last time out, number 24, playing Sparta Prague away. Number 22, Club Brugge. Last time out, number 29, playing Celtic away. Number 21, Dinamo Zagreb. Last time out, number 26, playing Borussia Dortmund at home. Number 20, Celtic. Last time out, number 27, playing Club Brugge at home. Number 19, VfB Stuttgart, playing Crvena Zvezda away. Number 18, SL Benfica. Last time out, number 15, playing AS Monaco away. Number 17, AC Milan. Last time out, number 21, playing Slovan Bratislava away. So after all them teams, we do have our 36 to 17 list with teams. Starting off with Slovan Bratislava that are returning to the dreaded 36th position and ending with the Rossoneri of AC Milan in 17. But you do see actually there are some surprising teams in here with the likes of Paris Saint-Germain, Atletico Madrid, VfB Stuttgart, all on this list, which is pretty surprising. Even RB Leipzig are in this list, but that is how they have been in this season's Champions League. Hopefully for them teams, they can get out and go into the top 16. But well, as it stands, they may not do yet. Number 16, Stade Brestois. Last time out, number 17, playing Barcelona away. The surprise of the tournament so far has to go to Stade Brestois. I mean, what they have done in this Champions League is absolutely remarkable. They are currently 4th in the league with 10 points, 2 points below first place Liverpool. So, yes, Stade Brestois are going strong. And the best thing about it is they are beating teams convincingly. Against Sparta Prague, 18 shots to 6, averaged XG 1.6, and they did end up scoring 2 to make it 2-1. The surprise play, however, though, for Stade Brestois, and this surprised me a lot, is Brighton Hove Albion loanee Abdallah Sima. He scored 3 goals in this Champions League, so that shows he's one key player. He didn't actually play, though, in this game against Sparta Prague, but what I will say is he's due to start against Barcelona. Hopefully for them they can make an impact, because if they do get a positive result against Barcelona, a lot of people will be looking out for these as being a one very, very good team and potentially even a dark horse in this Champions League. Number 15, Aston Villa. Last time out, number 8, playing Juventus at home. Possibly the weirdest penalty we've seen for a while in the Champions League against Club Brugge as well. Tyrone Mings, he picked up the ball there. He picked up the ball, but for some weird reason, the referee gave it a penalty, which, well, it is a penalty. It is a penalty. But if you're looking at that one there, Gabriel did the exact same thing against Bayern Munich. He didn't get penalised. So, that is a little bit strange. I do find that a little bit strange. However, they did still give it a penalty, and well, Mr. Champions League, Hans van Aken scored the goal to make Club Brugge win that game. And well, for Club Brugge, that is a massive win. I think that is their first ever win against an English side in the Champions League. So that is absolutely massive. But for Aston Villa, that loss has made them go down 7 places, which is very cruel, very cruel. I mean, prior to this game, they did not concede a single goal. However, that moment of madness changed the game, and Aston Villa did lose the game from there. They do play the Bianconeri next game at Villa Park. That should be an absolute beauty of a game that Aston Villa have. But Villa will have to play better, because they have been in a bit of a losing streak. They have not won in the last 6 games. So for the Villains, they will want to get one step better, and they will want to win, and they will want to get that 12 points, what they should have got, what they would have wanted at the beginning. Number 14, LOS Lille. Last time out, number 13, playing Bologna away. This was the difference between giving Lille either all 3 points or giving them a draw, and it ended up being a draw. One thing I will say, though, for Lille fans, what a player Edin Džegrova is. That Edin Džegrova to Jonathan David link-up, that is gorgeous to watch. Absolutely gorgeous to watch. But, yeah, you could clearly see here, number 21 of Lille, Benjamin André, did commit the foul on Francisco Conceição, which ended up, getting the penalty, and Dusan Vlahovic scored it. I think looking at the stats, it was a bit of an even game. It was a bit of an even game. Both teams had very, very good chances. But ultimately, it came down to his penalty and they drew. But Lille, they've had a fantastic Champions League season this year. Beat Real Madrid, beat Atletico, drew to Juventus. That is good going. That is 7 points Lille have, which for them, that's all they want. They wanted to get a playoff place. And if they can keep winning like that, you can keep grinding results like they are doing, they'll get a playoff place. They have Bologna next. That should be a tough game. However, Bologna have not won in this Champions League yet. Lille have, so Lille have that upper experience. One thing I will say, though, for a young player, because you do know Lille, they tend to focus on young players. What a player Ayoub Bohadi is. He's only shown up this last season. Last season was his debut. He started his Lille debut against a 0-0 draw against KR Klaksvik in the Faroe Islands. But he has been impressive, I think, Ayoub Bohadi. He obviously got the man of the match against Juventus or against Atletico, one of the two. And he's just been doing brilliant stuff from there. He's been influential there for Lille. And he's only 17 years old. 17 years old and he's doing that for Lille is very, very impressive. But I think Ayoub Bohadi is one to watch because he could be going to a big club. He's already valued 9.1 million euros now. Imagine what he's going to be like in 5 years' time. Number 13, AS Monaco. Last time out. Number 18, playing Escher Benfica at home. A very gritty win from the Monegasque team, but a win's a win. And that's what you want in the Champions League. You want to win every single game, and that is what Monaco did against Bologna, where they had pressure riding in this game because they were away in Bologna at the Estadio Renato Arreta, but it was Thilo Kehrer, the most unlikeliest of goal scorers, a former West Ham United defender, who scored the match winner in the 86th minute. Thilo Kehrer assisted there by Beryl Embalo. We could see him there, number 36. And well, they won the game. They won the game, AS Monaco. But what makes them even more impressive this season is they are third. They are third in the UEFA Champions League. Nobody thought AS Monaco and Stade Brestois, the two French teams, would be third and fourth in this Champions League. But here we are. That is the extraordinary, extraordinary outcome. They have Benfica at home. That should be a fantastic game to watch, by the way. Fantastic game to watch. Both sides, they're pretty much even gonna battle it out. That, for me, should be a brilliant, brilliant game to watch. Mark that in your Champions League books. Number 12, Juventus. Last time out. Number 11, playing Aston Villa away. Juventus are a very strange team in this Champions League because they always provide entertainment. They've always provided entertainment this season. Matchday 1, a 3-1 win against PSV. Matchday 2, a last gasp Francisco Conceição goal against RB Leipzig. Matchday 3, a 1-0 loss to VfB Stuttgart conceding in the 92nd minute. And then this 1-1 draw against Lille, which turned out to be a very entertaining game. So Juventus, and they're a team that like that entertainment. They like the entertainment. And they should get some entertainment when they are going to Villa Park. Tough place to play. 2 wins in 2 for Aston Villa. For Juventus on their travels, it has been a little bit more stressful. But they've dealt with it. They got a draw and a loss. That's 4 points they've had on the travels. So Aston Villa should be a good game. But I will love to see what Dusan Vlahovic can up to deliver. There has been speculation with Dusan Vlahovic having a move to the Premier League. So this game will show how good of a striker and how good of a team the Bianconeri really are. Number 11, Atalanta. Last time out, number 16, playing BSA Young Boys away. Ademola Lookman again showing who is boss in this 2-0 win against Stuttgart. Stuttgart, before this game, showing their wealth with that 1-0 win against Juventus in Turin. So they knew this game would be tough. And Atalanta thought this game would be tough. Stuttgart thought, do you know what? We beat Juventus, we can beat Atalanta. However, it was the complete opposite, as Gianpiero Gasperini's side lined up the exact right way that he wanted to in that 3-4-2-1 formation. And it was all Ademola Lookman with the play. The other goal by Nicolo Zaniolo pretty much finished the game off and gave Ladea that 3 points, and which puts them now in 9th position. Ademola Lookman and Ladea and Gianpiero Gasperini must be looking up high. Number 10, FC Bayern München, FC Bayern Munich. Last time out, number 7, playing Paris Saint-Germain at home. Now, Bayern Munich have been the definition of a hit-and-miss side in this Champions League, because Bayern Munich, obviously, we do know they are a really, really good team. That is all we know about with Bayern Munich. We know that these are a juggernaut, and we know these are the side that will give any team a game on their given day. And, well, Bayern Munich did exactly that against Benfica. Bayern Munich destroyed Benfica, 24 shots to 1. And it was all Jamal Musiala who won the game against Benfica. Benfica defended brilliantly, by the way. They defended brilliantly. Trubin, Otamendi, Araujo, Silva, Alvaro Carreras and Isaac Kabore defended for their lives until that goal by Jamal Musiala finished the game off, and which gave Bayern Munich that all-deserved win. They needed to win that game. If they wouldn't have, then they would have been in a little bit of a crisis similar to Paris Saint-Germain. However, they've got that win, and speaking about Paris Saint-Germain, they actually play Paris Saint-Germain next game. That game should be a brilliant game, and for Bayern Munich, if they could beat Paris Saint-Germain, that would be a very confident boosting result, and for Paris Saint-Germain, that might be the end of them in this Champions League, who knows. Number 9, Sporting Club de Portugal. Last time out, number 14, playing Arsenal at home. Now, this game against Manchester City just felt like it was going to happen for Sporting Club de Portugal. It was like you had it written. You had the perfect ending for Ruben Amorim at home at the Estadio José Alvalade to have the perfect ending. And it was ironic how Ruben Amorim's eventual rivals, Manchester City, got dismantled by Ruben Amorim, Sporting Club de Portugal, which, well, just shows that, well, I believe in miracles. That's all I'm going to say. Victor Gyökeres had an absolute showing. Hat-trick he scored, a hat-trick, and he showed up and all. He absolutely showed up. Victor Gyökeres scored a hat-trick, I believe, in about 42 minutes, conceding of 2 good goals and a penalty. If there's one player that will guide Sporting Club de Portugal to have success this year, it is all because of Victor Gyökeres. But altogether as a team, Sporting Club de Portugal got it right in that second half, because Manchester City conceded straight after the half. So they were 1-0 down, they were 1-1, getting momentum, and then the first counter-attack, Sporting Club de Portugal scored thanks to Maximiliano Araujo. But for Ruben Amorim, that was a perfect send-off. And I think that's why Sporting Club decided we're going to show him off. We are going to absolutely dismantle Manchester City. But, well, Ruben Amorim, that smile's not going to stay for so long, put it that way. Because I'm a Manchester United fan, he will not be having too much smiles this season. That is all I'm going to say. But, yeah, for Sporting Club de Portugal, they're doing fantastic. Keep it up, because you will only get higher. Number 8, Borussia Dortmund. Last time out, number 9, playing Dinamo Zagreb away. Borussia Dortmund gritted out a 1-0 win against SK Sturm Graz, which I actually think, if you look at the result, is a shock. Because Sturm Graz haven't played well in this Champions League, but they gave it to Borussia Dortmund. They gave Borussia Dortmund a game. They gave the Schwarz-Gelben a game, and it was all, well, Dortmund. But Sturm Graz, like Benfica, defended for their lives until a Sergio Girassi passed to Daniel Marlon made it 1-0 in the 85th minute, and which gave the Schwarz-Gelben the 3 points, which, well, they were needed 3 points, to be fair, for Borussia Dortmund, because they have been a bit of an on-off side. They got absolutely dismantled to Real Madrid by 5-2, being 2 goals up, so they needed that win, and they did. They got that win. That should give them more morale, and because of that win, that is why I have put Borussia Dortmund from 9th, which would be a playoff spot, to 8th, which would be a guarantee round of 16 place. Number 7, Real Madrid. Last time out, number 5, playing Liverpool away. Real Madrid. What is happening? What is happening with Real Madrid this season? They have gone awful. Ever since the arrival of Kylian Mbappe, they have not been the side they have been, especially in the Champions League. They've lost 2 games in the Champions League phase. Real Madrid usually only lose a game, and then they win it. They've lost 2. And they've lost against teams they should really be beaten against. They lost to Lille 1-0, and then they lost to AC Milan, and they got dismantled against AC Milan at the Santiago Bernabeu, which, well, doesn't usually happen to Real Madrid, but it did. It did happen to Real Madrid. It was Reinders, Alvaro Morata, and Mateus Cho, who, well, gave the Rossoneri the 3 points. But the worst thing is for Real Madrid, these hard fixtures aren't going to stop. They face Liverpool this game at Anfield, then they face Atalanta away. They are 2 tough games, and they're 2 tough games that Real Madrid shouldn't be underestimated. I am going to say as far as they will lose again to Liverpool. That is what I think. I think they will lose at Anfield, because they have injury problems, Real Madrid. They have over 13 injuries, Real Madrid. Their injury list is stacking up for Los Blancos, with the likes of Tchouaméni, Carvajal, Eden Militao, Rodrigo, Vinicius Junior, and David Alaba. They are massive injuries, what Los Blancos have. And when you send out a team like that to the fortress of Anfield, you're not going to get a great result. So Real Madrid, they need to find something now, because they have already been speculation over Carlo Ancelotti to be sacked, which I don't think it should happen, but Real Madrid are the biggest club in the world. So they will make a harsh decision if it is right for them. And if they do lose any more games, I believe Carlo Ancelotti will no longer be the Real Madrid coach. Might even get sacked after the game against Liverpool, who knows. But Real Madrid, they are not in a great position. And the fact that I put them first in Matchday 2, and now they are 7th, shows how far they've fallen. Number 6, Arsenal, playing Sporting Clube de Portugal away. Arsenal also struggling too, but I think it's more kind of expected. I mean, Inter Milan, they could win it this year. They could win the Champions League this year. They are one gritty and stereotypically Italian side that, well, will defend for 90 minutes. They know what to do, get a goal, and defend for 90 minutes. In other words, they have 5 times a better defence than Crystal Palace. And that's what they can do. That is what Inter Milan can do. And that 1-0 loss for Arsenal, they were a better team in all, 20 shots to 7. But they still lost that game. As well, for Arsenal, no need to worry. No need to worry. They were in a bit of a losing streak beforehand. 3 games without a win. However, that Nottingham Forest result, with Martin Ødegaard going back to full fitness, makes the morale at Arsenal a little bit better. Mikel Arteta will try and get something sorted. Sporting's a tough game, though. Sporting is a very tough game for the Gunners. They are Ruben Amorim-less, but they've still got that squad in them. They've still got the likes of, well, Victor Gyökeres. They've got the likes of Pedro Gonçalves. They've still got that team around them who will give any team problems on their day. Gave Manchester City problems. So if they give them problems, they will give Arsenal problems. But City haven't been the greatest team of late. Arsenal have been okay, but may need to improve on. It'll be a tough game. But, well, Arsenal, they're still in 6th. I won't worry, Gunners. Number 5, Bayer Leverkusen. Last time out, number 4, playing Red Bull Salzburg at home. Xabi Alonso's homecoming didn't quite work to his favour, did it? As well, Bayer Leverkusen lost 4-0 to Liverpool. Lost 4-0. And ever since that 61st minute goal from Luis Diaz, Liverpool started. They started rumbling. And, well, they ended up erupting the place as they won 4-0. As it was goals by Luis Diaz and Cody Gakpo which sealed the deal there for Bayer Leverkusen. I won't worry if I were a Bayer Leverkusen fan, but this game was a bad loss. They're undefeated. You've not lost like that in a while. And then you go to Liverpool and get dismantled and you lose 4-0. Losing 4-0 in itself says it all, really. So that wasn't great. They just didn't show up. Like the likes of Florian Wirtz, the likes of, well, typical Bayer Leverkusen players, the likes of Granit Xhaka, Grimaldo, Boniface, Florian Wirtz, Jerome Frimpong, just didn't show up this game. Didn't show up, which is why they lost 4-0. But they are still in 5th place. They're still doing okay. Number 4, Manchester City. Last time out, number 1, playing Feyenoord at home. The start of the downfall, perhaps, this was for Manchester City. They lost 4-1 to Sporting Clube de Portugal. And this wasn't even their worst result to yet. Because they lost 4-0 to Tottenham Hotspur at home. That is a bad loss. Bad loss. You've lost the last 5, Manchester City. They can still come back, because Manchester City tend to do that, but losing 4-1 is a bad loss. And I thought Manchester City probably would lose because it was Ruben Amorim's last game. But the way how they lost was very bad. Their defence was cut open. Defence was carved open like a knife cutting through beef. That is how bad they were, Manchester City defensively. Teams were cutting through the defence easy. And that's exactly what Tottenham Hotspur did when they did win 4-0. Feyenoord should be a bit of a better opponent to face, but for Manchester City, they started the rot. And they started how bad they were. I mean, they lost to Bournemouth, fair enough, but losing to Sporting in that manner, bad result. And it's like, without Rodri, been on. You've obviously got that saying, no pyro, no party. No Rodri, no party. Number 3, Barcelona. Last time out, number 10, playing Stade Brestois at home. However, for one of Pep Guardiola's former clubs, Barcelona, Hansi Flick ball is truly cooking for them. However, without Lamine Yamal, they do struggle. But 5-2, Jules Koundé, hat-trick of assists. That is good going. They are one of the form teams in Europe, FC Barcelona at the minute. Team by impressive results. Beating Cervena Zvezda 5-2. Impressive results. They score goals for fun, this Barcelona team. And if they can keep doing that, then that is perfect for them. And they do actually have some easy fixtures. We've got Stade Brestois, Borussia Dortmund, Benfica and Atalanta. Not as easy as it seems, but this Barcelona team, this season, I think will score a lot of goals past these four teams. That is why I've gone so far to say Barcelona are 3rd in this power rankings. They've gone up to 7 places. Number 2, Internazionale de Milano, Inter Milan. Last time out, number 3, playing Red Bull Leipzig at home. Inter Milan have just decided do not want to play because Inter Milan will defend for their lives, and they did against Arsenal. Like I said, 20 shots to 5 to Arsenal's favour. Who won? Inter Milan, of course. Hakan Çalhanoğlu goal, that penalty goal, decided the whole outcome in itself. What I will say, Bisek, he is a good defender. The German Bisek, he's a good defender, Jan Bisek, and he defended everything past Arsenal. The back three of Benjamin Pavard, Stefan de Vrij and Jan Bisek defended everything. Defended absolutely everything. That is why they got the win. That is why they are a gritty and determined side. And I think they could win this Champions League because of how good of a side they are and how defensive they can be in this Champions League. And finally, for the first time, and our second English club, number 1, Liverpool Football Club. Last time out, number 2, playing Real Madrid at home. I mean, this really pains me to say it, but number 1 has to be Liverpool. They have been the best team in the Premier League, and they've been the best team in the Champions League. 4 wins in 4, 12 points in 12. Just shows it all, really. And, well, that Liverpool just performing excellent as a side. Luis Diaz, Mohamed Salah, Darwin Núñez, Ryan Gravenberch, Alexis McAllister, Ibrahim Konate, Virgil van Dijk. They're all playing like a side. They are all playing like a team. And Arne Slot has built that. He's built a team, Arne Slot. He's built a side. And once Klopp left Liverpool, he was like, no problem, because we've got the players, we'll just be fine. And that is exactly what happened. They are just fine. And actually be said to say they are actually in a better position now without Klopp than they were with him. As well, Liverpool are flying high in all cylinders. 8 points clear at the top, potentially 11. They could potentially be a couple more points ahead if they do beat Real Madrid. So yeah, brilliant time at the minute if you are a Red and if you are a Liverpool fan. If you are a Red like me, however, it's really not fun. But either way, congratulations to Liverpool. They've been the best team all round. That is why they are number 1 in this week's power rankings of Matchday 5. As well, just like that completes another week of Champions League Matchday 5 and completes another week of Champions League power rankings. Just like that, I will then get going. I will go. See you soon. Stay safe, and I'll be talking to you lot then in the next one. See ya, and bye-bye.